Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, and welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back if you are returning, and welcome if you are new here to this energy on my channel, but I thank you for your presence here. Okay, so we were doing the free giveaway for a free reading, a 30-minute reading, and Jess, you absolutely won. So thank you, and I feel really good about that because you have supported my channel for so long and in such a powerful way. So I'm really happy it worked out that way. And since you were the one that commented on the video, you get the free reading. So I'm very, very happy that you were the one. So just let me know if you have a particular question, or what energies you want me to connect with for your reading. So just let me know. And I can get that done this weekend if that works for you, or you can save it for another time. Whatever you'd like to do. So thank you so much, Jess, for your continued support here. All right, so this is actually the day of the full moon in Leo. And it's just such a enthusiastic energy. So I did our pre-shuffle, and here's what I received. This came out in yesterday's pre-shuffle. So protect your energy. Smudging ceremony. Make sure that you are protecting your energy during spiritual practices. So when you are meditating or doing any kind of spiritual work, just make sure that you are. And here's Spirit of the Earth that stayed on the table. So Spirit of the Earth, Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, giving us lots of support. I also found in the pre-shuffle, and how I pre-shuffled, I do as I am guided. I shuffle 3 times, I cut the cards, and then the card that is on the bottom. And this is the Lover's card, Ecstasy. So it feels like this connection that you have with someone is, you need to protect it, but it is also being nurtured by the divine. We have Sweat Lodge, and this is purification. So purify with the smudging and, purify, detoxify your body, purify your connection in releasing any old lingering negative energy that might be blocking you or keeping you in a lower vibration. And then for this deck is the Panda card. Create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or place of work. And also make sure that when you are in that sacred space that you are purifying the energy, the air, the surroundings, the environment. So just because there is a feeling, and I have kind of been feeling this for a while, that there is a feeling of lower vibration energies that are trying to suck us back into the level that we were just in, that we've broken free of. And it feels like there are just entities trying to suck us back in. So it might be other people that kind of have left your circle for a while that are coming back in still with the wrong kind of energy. So protect your energy, protect your connection, create a sacred space where you can protect the energy to do your spiritual work. And then I drew this card, which is called the Sky of Mind. It's the 13 card, and the basically, from what it said in the reading, this is basically controlling your thoughts. I love the way the horse has this blue eye, but basically when you control your thoughts, negative energies are like clouds that just pass by. They cannot infiltrate you. So that was the pre-energy of the pre-shuffle. So we're going to get down to the reading, and let's see what comes of this. So, and just so you know, I do cleanse the energy every time I sit down to do readings or any kind of meditation or spiritual work. I also have this anointed oil, blessed anointing oil, that I use when I'm doing spiritual work. And I also use my singing bowl to kind of cleanse. So I do a lot of cleansing, but you just want to at this time really protect your spiritual energy and make sure you're cleansing your spaces. And I keep get reminded when I said that, because I said it yesterday. Also your vehicle, make sure you're cleansing the air in your vehicle. I was guided to shuffle the clarification deck, which means I'll probably be using it. All right, they said this deck first. This is the Sacred Path Oracles. Okay, so Great Smoking Mirror Reflections. We've seen that recently. 41, the Shaman's Death. Death and Rebirth. This is like the Death card. And then a new, this is Prayer, Inner Peace. So this would be also some spiritual work, but this is a 1 card. So 40 plus 1 is 41. So we have those numbers represented here. So it almost goes like this. But this is a Death and Rebirth. And we saw a very similar mask like that in a reading just recently. But this is the ending of those final lessons that you're learning from the old cycle. But what you don't want is to go back into them. So it feels like there's a rebirth at a new level, and how we want to stay in that higher vibration energy instead of being sucked back in. And I seriously, they keep reiterating this to me. There are things, energies and entities that are trying to suck you back in. It's a way of winning. And they are trying to suck you back in after all of this releasing that we've done. So you have to make the choice. And that's where it's control your mind with that, the Way of the Horse Oracle card. You can't let your mind slip into your old thinking patterns. You have the power and the ability to break free of those lower vibration thoughts, but you have to make that choice. And that's probably why we saw that 2 card, and look what card fell out again. Control your thoughts. This is, you know, you need to be in charge of what your thoughts are, because what you think is what you manifest. Thoughts are things. Here we have 35. We've seen this card recently. And the 18 card. We saw this card recently. Isn't that amazing that those 3 cards just popped out? All right, we'll just go through what they are. And just a quick, so we've already, the 13 card, I'll just give you the quick little summary. Sky of Mind. Mental collection, mindfulness, imagination, or fantasy. When you become the master of your own mind, troubling thoughts come and go like clouds moving across a clear blue sky. So be mindful of your thoughts. This is the Boundary Dance, the 18 card. Negotiating personal space, holding your ground, anger, frustration, or incongruence. Okay, so this, remember, is holding your ground. Making sure you don't get sucked back into that lower vibration energy, because there are... And it feels like this full moon, after this full moon, it's like this is the final test, final tribulation, where after this, they're released. So just hang on a little longer. 35, Keeper of the Mysteries, Initiation, Intelligence in Nature, and Borderland Personality. And it says, a dove and dolphin leap from the hands of the mare-headed goddess, a figure so ancient and mysterious she was almost lost to history. Demeter meets you in the cave of initiation, holding the promise of peace, prophecy, expanded consciousness, and a deeper, more soulful relationship with nature. So that's where that Mother Earth Gaia came in, spirit of the land. And it's with this connection, with this energy, you are going to really start feeling an acceleration of your spiritual gifts, an intensification. And some of them are new, so you'll be discovering new spiritual gifts that you may have. They said take some tarot before we keep going. So let's see what this is about. Pierced Shield, the Tower, number 16. This pierced shield feels like it's like somebody trying to, almost like Three of Swords you. Seven of Bowls and the Six of Stones. Seven of Bowls, and look, here's the dolphin, as in the card here that the dolphin is leaping. Usually we see this in the swimmers, but look, the Seven of Bowls. And usually the Seven of Cups is confusion, but this is not confusion. You know, the Seven of Cups might be lots of opportunities, lots of choices, but this is definitely like the Lover's card from when we saw in the pre-shuffle as well. And this is just happiness. This feels like a removal of doubt. And then this is the Six of Stones, the Six of Pentacles. And what this feels like to me is that flow of energy. You're connected to the earth and you're receiving this equilibrium of flowing of energy, particularly in this connection. Now this little deck has some different perceptions based on the meanings of the cards, so I'm going to read just briefly what they are. The Six of Stones is restore balance to your accounts. Restore balance to your accounts. And then the Seven of Bowls is let the self be swept into bliss. Okay, so restoring balance and allowing yourself, and what this means to me is don't let yourself get sucked back into the lower vibration energy. Allow yourself to be swept away into the bliss. And look how these are both like water cards, although this is a pentacle and this is the bowls. Cups, they both have this flow of water, like you are flowing into really a energetic state that where you are very consciously elevated. What else? Okay, we had quite a few. Here's the Three of Stones, the Three of Pentacles, and the Totem of Arrows, the four-leggeds, coyote. Totems are this is like the Knight of Swords. So let's see what the Three of Stones is. Gather together that which is needed. And the Totem of Arrows, see through the cultural illusion. Now I know why they don't want me to clarify. Want me to clarify that. See through the cultural illusion and gather what is needed. Gather what is needed to see through the cultural illusion. Let's see, what is that? Okay, the Hierophant. Look at how it flew out just right on top of them in the challenge position. This could be a divine counterpart that is from a different culture. Here we have Temperance, the Hanged Man, and the Star. All major arcanas with this Hierophant. Temperance, there's that restore your balance. The Hanged Man, see through the illusion. And the Star, this is healing and hope. And balance again with the Temperance energy. Stay really, really focused and balanced. But that's all major energy. So there's the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a new level. This is the new, and in the physical as well. So you may have gotten a promotion. You may be really starting to capitalize on your spiritual gifts. We've seen that in reading recently, but it feels like, oh, there's the Eight of Pentacles. you're not having to work as hard. It's like everything is just flowing. Your abundance is flowing to you. Everything is, you're in such a powerful frequency that it's like everything is flowing through you. But remember, Spirit always in my readings gives you caution of what to watch out for that can derail you. And there is an energy or entity that is trying to suck you back in. But this is your choice. But if you're aware of it, if you're conscious of it, then you can, you know, really become prepared. Here's the 5 of Cups. Yeah, consciously aware of what's really going on. Be very consciously aware. There's the 9 of Pentacles and the World card. Okay, so here's that death and rebirth endings. You have completed this cycle. You have learned so much and you have integrated these lessons, and now you are really moving forward. But it could be that you have kind of been reintroduced or met your divine counterpart. Could be a soulmate, could be a twin flame. They're very different energies, and in my opinion, labels do matter. It feels like this divine feminine or masculine is from a different culture, and you're having to see things differently with this Hangman. You're having to learn about them and their belief system and their culture, and that is taking a lot of work, but it is a very powerful connection. But you also have to mind your thoughts. There might be people who are and this is what I'm hearing, they are trying to dissuade you because of this person's culture, that there's a trust issue, that you shouldn't be involved with somebody from that culture, and that's that lower vibration energy that is trying to suck you back in. It's almost like this fear and hate energy, and what I'm hearing is anybody but that, anybody but them. You know, if you're going to see somebody, anybody but them. So it's almost like you're in this, and that's where that Lover's card came out. And the 7 of Bowls. This person makes you very happy, but you have somebody who's trying to dissuade you. You said bottom of the deck, the 2 of Cups. Yep. Okay, let's pull a couple more Oracle. This is the Nature Spirit. This is definitely Mother Gaia energy, Mother Earth energy, very nurturing, earthy, down to earth. It's a very loving, nurturing energy with this person. But there is somebody that is telling you, no, 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 you know, I'd rather you not be in a relationship at all than be in a relationship with them. And that is creating the issue with your peace. And this is the reflection from these cards. Our first Oracle cards is you're having to, I mean, you've been listening to this and you're now having to face it and call it out and deal with it. Prayer Feather, Spirit of Fire, Sweat Lodge. There's that purification. Didn't we have that in the pre-shuffle? It was Sweat Lodge. That was out of this deck. So that's a reiteration. And let me just briefly see what they say. Love is flowing to you and through you. No matter what an individual is saying or doing, love him or her anyway. Gather your inner forces silently and secretly, love deeply and fully with every ounce of your being, even if someone isn't fulfilling your expectations. It's easy to love people when they're acting wonderfully. The true challenge is to love them when they're not. And that's part of what you're trying, somebody around you is trying to convince you that this person is not worthy of your love. This is Spirit of Fire, transformation. Take a break, take risks, face your fears, break out of old patterns and conventions. Just because you've always done something in the past doesn't mean you need to continue to do it in the future. Try something new, change your routines and habits. Reach out in new directions. The Thunderbird is rising out of the ashes to come. Ashes come new growth and new beginnings. So this is a new beginning with this person. And let's see, this is the Sweat Lodge. And then we'll do Storyteller. Cleanse yourself, body, mind, and soul. Purify. Clutter clear. Let go of objects and relationships that no longer serve you. Purify your body. Go within. Meditate. Talk to the Creator and give thanks. Did we not say that in the beginning of this reading? And then the Storyteller. Live larger than life. Make the most of every experience. You can choose the meaning that you give events. Find interpretations that empower you rather than diminish you. Be the storyteller and the hero of your own life. Give your personal story empowering meanings. So here you're choosing the meaning. This is you. Choose what empowers you, not what diminishes you. And whoever this is that's whispering in your ear about this divine counterpart, they are trying to diminish you because they're trying to control your thoughts about this person and therefore control your feelings about them. Let's take another oracle and then we'll see what we go do from there. That's this controlling your thoughts. Somebody is trying to manipulate you and your thoughts and your feelings. And it's all about the power. They say it's out of love, but it's not. It's about control and power and fear. It's fear. Somebody doesn't want you to see somebody because they are afraid. There's a rattlesnake. A weasel. Be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. So that's be that consciously aware of what's going on so that you don't slip back into that pattern of behavior. Let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. But protect your energy. You're too fragmented to do whatever it takes to get grounded. You're too fragmented, so do whatever it takes to get grounded. And the experiences that you are presently going through are an initiation into fulfilling your purpose as a healer. And remember, this is the initiation. So this process for you is, remember when I said you were going to find out that you had some sort of spiritual gifts? There's that right there. It all tied together nicely. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Makes perfect sense. And just remember to email me your question when you want your reading, and I am happy to give that to you. Thank you all for being here. Namaste.